Hey Weebs, welcome back. Today I am gonna give you a recap of The Promised Neverland Season 1. I have also done a recap on Dr. Stone Season 1. You can check it out by clicking on top right corner. Before starting the video, let's check all the characters who were present in Season 1. Now let's start the video without any further ado. This will help you to recall all the stuff happened in Season 1 of The Promised Neverland. In an orphanage known as House, 38 children go through their days playing games, studying, and partaking in tests until they are in the end adopted. One evening, following 6-year-old Connie is taken out for reception by the house's mom, Isabella. Two of the most brilliant youngsters in House, Emma and Norman, go to find Connie to convey a stuffed toy that she failed to remember. Passing the still open door, they find Connie dead inside a truck and are compelled to stow away as Isabella exchanges Connie as meat for rich devils. Understanding that the house is really a homestead raising people as nourishment for the evil spirits, Emma and Norman surge back and get resolved to escape with different youngsters. Then, Isabella finds the stuffed toy Emma had left alongside the truck when they fled. Emma and Norman understand that the children are being dispatched out dependent on their age and grades, and more seasoned children with greater cerebrums are viewed as more excellent meat. They choose to escape before the following shipment in 2 months and investigate the timberland for a break course. They run over a high solid divider that they accept can be scaled with rope, however later I understand that Isabella has GPS embedded on their bodies. Beam approaches them after they get decorative liners to use as rope, and they uncover their arrangement to escape with each of the 37 children. Beam hesitantly consents to work together with them in the wake of being persuaded by Norman. Afterward, Isabella presents another baby named Carol and a grown-up aide named Sister Crona, whom the three backstabbers promptly see as another foe. Emma, Norman and Ray rethink their circumstance as they understand that they have been fitted with GPS beacons and that Isabella and Crona presume them. In any case, there is pressure between the grown-ups, and Crona pines for Isabella's position. Emma analyzes the newborn child Carol, and finds that the GPS beacons are embedded in everybody's ears. The threesome utilize a rounded tag to prepare everybody's preparation to get away, which is scrutinized when Crona chooses to partake, getting everybody aside from Norman and Ray. Sometime thereafter, the threesome start to associate that one with different children is a covert agent working for Isabella. The threesomes start rehearsing tag with different children and groups and Norman pushes the date of their getaway ahead, giving them only 10 days to get ready. Sometime thereafter, the threesome offer the mystery with 2 different children, Don and Gilda, albeit Norman decides not to disclose to them that Connie is dead. He lays a snare to figure out who the source is by revealing to them the area of their ropes, and that evening, Isabella gets a note from her witness. Then, Emma snoops on Gilda as Crona attempts to get data out of her, yet Gilda decides not to reveal to Crona anything. The next evening, Norman assesses the rope areas with Ray, and by the cycle of end, blames Ray for being the double-crosser. Norman's snare uncovered Ray as Isabella's covert operative, and Ray clarifies that he did so willfully to pick up data which he could use to get away. Following a long conversation about devotion, Ray ultimately consents to favor Norman on the condition they surrender the aim of saving everybody, except without telling Emma. Afterward, Ray uncovers his guile to Emma, however she has confidence and is guaranteed to even now help them break. In the interim, Emma has derived that there is a concealed room in Isabella's office where she reports to Central Command. They rule against looking for it, however notwithstanding being informed with respect to the dangers, Don and Gilda enter Isabella's office and discover the passage to the shrouded room. Emma informs Norman and Ray concerning finding Morse code messages about the human ranch on William and Irma book plates in a few books put away in the library. In the interim, Don and Gilda access Isabella's shrouded room where they find a specialized gadget and toys which had a place with the children who went out, and understand that they were deceived about Connie as yet being alive. They remove reality from the others about the genuine motivation behind the house, and regardless of some underlying aggression over not being believed, Don and Gilda reaffirm their longing to help everybody escape. The following day, Emma reveals to Norman she has a plan to get everybody out securely. Afterward, Norman discovers a few things left for him by Ray, and Don takes a few synthetics for Emma's arrangement. In the interim, Ray gains from Isabella that he will be the following youngster to be delivered out. Outside, Krona defies Emma and the others about them knowing the reason for the house, and she offers to unite. Krona proposes to the backstabbers that they cooperate so their departure will cause Isabella's end so Krona can turn into the mom. She uncovers she was previously a vagrant like them, yet she can never leave her allocated zone in light of a fatal observing chip embedded in her chest. They consent to join her, yet can confide in her. That evening Emma and Norman visit Krona and pose her a progression of inquiries which she answers, yet they likewise acknowledge she realizes more than she uncovers. Then Ray gets an instant camera from Isabella as an award for his help. The following day Emma and Norman get ready to climb the divider and examine the region, while Ray plants some classified data about Isabella for Krona to discover. Krona finds the note and is excited to find what has all the earmarks of being Isabella's second shortcoming. Moments later however, Isabella gives Krona official directions that she is to be moved out. Krona has been selected as mom for Plant 4 and needs to leave right away. She meets Grandma at the entryway and attempts to sabotage Isabella without progress. As Grandma leaves, Krona understands that she is going to be slaughtered by a devil. She reviews her life from when she was a vagrant, the long periods of preparing to turn into a mom, and expectations that the children can get away and wreck their present world. In the interim, the schemers actualize their arrangement to research the divider, while Isabella advises Ray that she has discarded Sister Krona and that her arrangement with him is finished. She secures him a room, at that point utilizes her GPS beacon to recognize and discover Norman and Emma. As Don salvages Ray, Isabella discovers Norman and Emma and advises them to quit opposing, clarifying that they have carried on with cheerful and joyful lives and will kick the bucket rapidly. They will not acknowledge this destiny and Emma snatches Isabella so Norman can climb the divider, however Isabella breaks Emma's leg. Isabella at that point uncovers that they are the best quality meat she has raised, fit for the one, and that Norman will be dispatched out the following day. The backstabbers are resolved not to allow Norman to pass on. Beam advises him to break the GPS beacon and claim to get away with the goal that he could cover up and join the others in their arranged getaway. Norman cannot, saying it would just fix security, which would make the getaway for the others more troublesome, and Emma or Ray may be delivered in his place. Emma proposes Ray break a bone or become wiped out to dodge this as the devils wouldn't transport harmed items, and Norman at long last concurs. That evening, Ray admits to Emma and Norman he knew the house's mystery from the earliest starting point as he was not influenced by infantile amnesia. He can review recollections from when he was a child, going through the evil presence's central command and the door prior to being brought to the house. The following day Norman gets ready for his bogus departure, yet the main test to their getaway plan is by scaling the divider to see the woods past. Shockingly, he returns that night and tells Ray and Emma get away from his outlandish. Past the divider there is a wide and profound channel cut into the ground, totally isolating the divider from the woods. Norman tells the backstabbers the whole ranch is enclosed by a channel and the best way to leave is through the door, which prompts the evil spirit's central command. Norman returns the gadget to break the trackers and that evening, Norman bids farewell to everybody in the house. Emma embraces Norman in a last exertion to get him to utilize the gadget to break the trackers and get away. He won't, knowing it's excessively crazy and it would endanger the gathering's endeavor to get away. At the entryway, Isabella ushers Norman into a side space to sit tight for the evil presences. Afterward, Don and Gilda ask Ray what the arrangement is currently, yet he has quit any pretense of saying sorry in the clinic. Isabella offers to support a crying Emma as a mom applicant, saying on the off chance that she finishes her preparation she could revisitation of the house as a mother or sister, yet Emma won't. 2 months pass, Ray and Emma pull out into themselves. The prior night Ray is to be sent out, he sits alone in the feasting corridor, bidding farewell to the house. At the point when Ray asks Emma on the off chance that she has truly surrendered, she grins. On the night prior to Ray's flight, Emma uncovers she has never surrendered escape. While Isabella firmly watched her and Ray, Dawn and Gilda keep getting ready for their getaway. Beam proposes they set the house ablaze that evening as an interruption. After Emma concurs, Ray uncovers that he intends to set himself land, to divert Isabella and deny the evil spirits their banquet. As the clock tolls 12 p.m., the now 12-year-old Ray lights the fire. As it spreads, the children clear and Emma cuts off her ear so she can't be followed. Isabella attempts to quench the fire and save Ray, who she believes is inundated on fire. However, the children had unclosed meat and hair by his garments as a distraction. Months sooner, Norman advised Emma of Ray's arrangement to copy himself and arranged a counterplan for her, which implied that they were at that point arranged to get away. The children arrive at the limit and get ready to scale the divider, yet Ray sees the more youthful ones are not with them. In the interim, Isabella goes to contact Central Command, however finds the keyhole stopped. Nonetheless, she figures out how to protect the transmitter as the structure consumes. Outside, Isabella understands that the children, including Ray, are alive. One young man pulls at her skirt and she sees that it is Phil. The children reach and climb the limit divider. In a flashback, Phil reveals to Emma that he associated the reason with the ranch from the start, and acknowledged that the under 4-year-olds would remain, planning to be liberated prior to being gathered. In the interim, Isabella tells base camp of the fire and that 15 children have gotten away. The caution is sounded as the children plan to cross the channel between the divider. After Dawn first tosses a rope across the channel, the children start to cross to the woodland utilizing ropes and coat holders as zip lines. When there is no indication of the children at the extension, Isabella runs along the divider and shows up so as to see Emma, the last kid, cross into the woodland before the lines are cut. Isabella reviews when she was a youngster on a homestead watching her companions being collected and started preparing to be a mother to endure. She conceived an offspring prior to turning out to be mom of Plant 3, where she understood that Ray was her child after she heard him murmuring a recognizable melody. Isabella acknowledges destruction and wishes the children karma prior to eliminating the ropes and getting back to the consuming structure, where she discloses to Phil they effectively got away. The escapees see their first dawn outside the homestead. Thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Until then, plus ultra.